For the first step, fill a pastry bag with white frosting and use a Wilton No. 1M tip to swirl in a circular motion around the cupcake. Gently push one mini vanilla wafer cookie face down in the middle of each cupcake. Fill a pastry bag with dark brown frosting and use a Wilton No. 12 tip. Swirl around the wafer cookie. Fill another pastry bag with light green frosting and use a Wilton No. 67 tip. Go in a swirling motion around your wafer cookie. Now you're going to take a pastry bag filled with red frosting and a pastry bag filled with yellow frosting for the ketchup and mustard. For both frosting bags, use a Wilton No. 2 tip and drizzle the ketchup and mustard as you would with a normal burger. Remember, you want this to be a little bit messy. Now take some more mini wafers and place them on top of your burger. To complete this look, we are going to take a pastry bag filled with white frosting with a Wilton No. 1 tip and make some sesame seeds. Squeeze out a tiny bit and use a flick motion to make the shape of the seeds. Do this on all of your little burgers. Repeat the first step you used in our mini burger tutorial. Now take 2 mini vanilla wafers and place them side by side to look like a hot dog bun. Stick them straight up into the frosting. For our hot dog, I've mixed the frosting to be a reddish brown, and I've used a Wilton No. 10 tip. You want to squeeze out a good amount down the middle of your 2 wafer cookies. I like to start mine a little bit before the buns just to emphasize that it's a hot dog. Again, for the ketchup and mustard, I'm using a No. 2 tip. This time, swirl zigzag down your hot dog. When you do the mustard, go in the opposite direction that you did with the ketchup. For the first step, we are going to cut each vanilla cupcake into thirds. You're going to use the bottom and the middle half if your cupcakes came out a little bit too top heavy like mine did. Use your middle piece of cupcake as your bottom bun and your bottom piece of cupcake as your top bun. Next, you can take some chocolate cupcakes, or do what I did and dye some vanilla cupcakes a dark brown and use a third of the bottoms as your burger. We are going to place these in between each bun. If you feel like you have cut the burger too thick, simply cut off the excess part. Now take some frosting and put it on your bottom bun to glue your burger in place. You can either swirl some on, or if you prefer less frosting, just dab a little bit in the middle. For the cheese, you're going to use a yellow frosting that has a little bit of an orange hue to it. I'm using a Wilton 103 tip and just outlining a square onto the burger. Feel free to go inside the square, but we're adding other frosting, so I didn't think it was necessary. I'm adding the lettuce the same way I did to the little burgers. I'm using a Wilton No. 67 tip and just swirling it around the edge. Again, you're going to use a No. 2 tip for both your ketchup and your mustard. Then you're just going to drizzle it around the edge like you would a regular burger. ahead now and place on all of your top buns. For our last step, we are going to use our Wilton number 1 tip and make sesame seeds just like we did with our mini burgers. Just squeeze a tiny amount out and flick your wrist. Remember that you want all of the sesame seeds to be going in different directions. That way our burger doesn't look too perfect. Here are your finished cupcakes. These would be perfect for a barbecue or summer event. They're easy to make and fun to eat. One last tip. To make your burgers more presentable, place them in new cupcake liners. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Good luck with your future baking.